Welcome back to Let's Play Jotun. Last time I dealt with stuff. Lots of lava and stuff. That's about all that can be said for that nonsense. The nonsense that I did. I'm not calling the game nonsense. Now I'm just looking over the map. Yeah, there was a thing down there I missed, but the map for that area was about as useless as could be. I mean, greatly so. I'm puzzled by that map. Moving forward, though, we left a boss undealt with because we ran out of time. Blame vid me. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm serious about the running out of time part. I'm kidding about the blaming anybody part. But in any case, why am I not surprised they lit on fire? Okay, door. You could open faster. Do all the things. Come on. Give me a path. Give me stuff to do. Mush, 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 mush. Already got full of everything, but okay.
Rún kyndilsins, döðleika og sársauka.
Yay, I went from fully healed to fully healed. Andre, is that you? Oh no. I found the blacksmith. I'm just gonna follow it. Well, now it's slightly to my left. Well, that's worrying. Are you gonna require me to hit him in the foot, or do we just stand? Yep, I knew it. Let's not anger him. Please don't summon goobers. Okay, I'll deal with lava pools, dude. I really love their use of shadows. It makes it so much easier to tell where something is going to land. That was a little closer than I like, sir. Oh, I think his helmet's the weak point then when I knocked him down. Aww. That's new, that's new, that's new. What is that one? Ah. You have a large beard mouth, sir. I don't want to alarm you, but you might want a doctor to look at why are you bigger. Glowing helmet! Can we not have to deal with all of that at once? No, great, now it... Well, that ain't good for me. Darn, I didn't get close enough to knock him over with it. Oh well. Yeah, he is not happy with me. mean, I can't imagine why he's not happy with me, but, you know, in case it wasn't obvious, he is not happy with me. Yay, just what I wanted you to land. So close. There was no dodging at this point. I'm just gonna let you land over there, buddy. Oh, come on. Well, that was a waste. Yeah, I'm dead. I was right, that does get bigger. There's just nothing you can do. You spend more times trying to avoid the landscape than you do actually getting to damage the guy. Is there a frame rate stutter going on? Oh, okay. I have to laugh slightly at the fact that there are achievements for defeating the bosses without using any of the abilities. Because the only way I see to win that fight is to hold off on using that until he's low enough to be berserking and then use that to finish him. Also, that is revenge for being a twerp. I don't know. I don't know what to call you, sir. Okay, I don't know what did at that time. You're kidding me, right? I can't just climb over the stupid sword. I'm calling that one like I see it. That's just cheap. Move, 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 move! Bonk! Oh, come on. What am I supposed to do with that? Can I move, please? Oh, no, that's just... Gotcha. There we go. I don't know where I'm at anymore, but okay. I have to be honest, when he does the multiple jumps, I... Yeah. He never holds still! Unless you can get lucky and knock him over, you just... he never holds still long enough for you to really hit. There's no safe zone. What am I supposed to do with this? It's like what people used to joke about Quelaag fighting. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boop! Oh, come on, sir. There was no need for that. Would have been kind of ironic if that had killed me. And then made me fight the boss again. That would have been more than ironic, that would have just been cruel. I don't care if they're impressed. That was an interesting fight. A little frustrating at first, but yeah, it was not bad. Just a little bit of my, I don't like waiting around. And so much lava. This is a different, this is not where I normally land. Why am I walking? Oh, I'm not, I'm just oddly standing. Where am I at? What are you saying, that's the end of the game? I'm assuming one headless one. Kickstarter people or something? What was the point of this? I don't know what to say. I don't know what those were. I don't has the words. If there's a boss at the end of this long hallway, I'm going to be slightly worried. Yep, called it. It's Gandalf the Grey.
En hugrekki þitt og þrautseigla hafa leitt þig langan veg. Í þessu gapandi tómi hefur þú ferðast öll ríkin. Fundið rúnirnar, sigurað jötnana. Það var ég, Óðinn, sem gaf þér annað tækifæri þar blóð Þórs flæðir æðar þínar. Láttu þessa miklu gjöf aðstoða þig í loka bardaga þínum, þar sem ég, alfaðirinn, mun vera loka óvinur þinn.
Saw that coming.
Búðu þig undir bardaga, Þóra. Ekki mistakast að ávinna þér hilli goðana.
What gift? You said you were giving me a gift. Where's this gift? I'm waiting for it to come back because I know, there it is. I knew to expect that, I just didn't expect it to have that much speed when it did. I like that the camera zooms out a little bit to warn me. Yeah, that's gonna be that kind of fight. I've either got to be hit by them, or they're just gonna gather. I'm getting hit partially because I'm used to Dark Souls and invincibility frames and timing the roll to just before the object hits you, which this game doesn't do that. Not what I was trying to use, but that'll work. Oh goodness, did it damage him when it exploded? Oh joy, just what we wanted, multi-ball! Ow. They home a little too fast. Specifically the end of the spear. Okay, get on with it. Get on with it. Not going through that whole big rigmarole every time. So slow. And now he's gonna start summoning bosses. As long as it's just dodge their attack, I'm good. If it turns into actually fighting them, then I'm in trouble. Oh, yep. I should've known. I can only move so fast, you stupid game. Yes, let's punish the player for their low movement speed by throwing something that they cannot get out of. Yeah, I'm not even trying. I had 1 hit point left. What was the point? Yeah, throw 2 of them at me. That's fair. A lot of them end up in just positions that are undodgeable, or that you don't see both of them soon enough to dodge both. I was about to say, if that one hits me trying to hit the... That one preemptively curved its path before I rolled. Spend the whole fight running away from me. As you can tell, I really can't stand enemies that run from me. At least he drops back down to 1 spear once you get him to this point. I mean, 3 spear, the 3 split spear and boss summoning would have just been too much. I'm actually not bothered by him summoning 2 at once as long as it's a fair combination. Case in point. Not a fair combination. Well, I think actually anything involving the plant is going to be considered not a fair combination. But no, I just really don't like him summoning the plant. Now, what did I just say about you at least being a bit more fair now? Oh, come on. Yeah, let's summon 3 bosses and 6 spears. That's fair. It may have been 4 or 5. There were 2 sets of spears at play. See, I like the challenge that this brings. I do not like the challenge that 3 bosses and 3 spears bring. I find that to just be contrived. Yeah, I'm not getting out of this. I'm saving that last Loki for when he does the triple boss. Or he can just hit me with, you know, everything at once. Gotcha! Gungnir phobia. Why are you off-center? Oh, yeah! I'm assuming the big glowy little pillar of, well, little glowy pillar of light.
sem ferðaðist ginnungagap og naut blessunar goðanna. Það var ég sem sigraði jötnana í stórfenglegum bardugum og sannaði mig fyrir Óðni með því að ávinna mér sæti í Valhöll. Ég Þóra í jötnabali.
I should say, though, the game has beautiful artwork. As much as it has some mechanical difficulty, the artwork is just gorgeous. It's the same thing I'd say for Sundered, but, I mean... the artwork just really... It shows itself as a labor of love. Every frame of every movement is beautiful. I still think that the movement speed is a little low. Well, a lot low. I mean, even if you just had out-of-combat movement speed being faster and then in combat had a different system. The fact that in a number of situations you get shot in the foot by just having no way to get away or to dodge is, well, not necessarily a bad thing. It's unpleasant and it can cause frustration to a player because the player wants it to be their fault when they get hit, not, you know, it was off screen and they couldn't see it, or the tracking spear. But yeah, I get it. At least that one fits the character's motif. I mean, that fits the whole Odin theme. Fits Gungnir's theme too, but that's the name of the spear. Somebody's gonna correct me and tell me it's not technically a spear, it's an insert. I think it's, oh, I forget. I know it's not technically a spear, there's a different weapon class for that. Not my strongest area. Point being, you know, as frustrating as the boss fights can be, they are beatable. That is loud. Or it may just be loud to me. Overall, I enjoyed the game. The lore, the plot, the underlying theme, especially when mixed with the beautiful artwork and landscape design, all come together really well. The game's weak point being the actual combat itself. But, you know, earlier game attempt, and like we've seen with Sundered, well, with any game design team, it's always a learning experience, so I'm not criticizing that, especially since we've seen that... I'm trying to think of a nice way, of a way to put it that doesn't sound odd. We've seen that their future games did get more, in Sundered, when you get hit, it's because you didn't dodge something, or you got overwhelmed, or etc., but it's not for lack of mobility. I love the amount of mobility that game gave me. Oh, that's going to be one of my favorite games for years to come. Anyway, I really did enjoy this game. And while I think the combat system could use some polishing, the rest of it more than carries the weight of it. The artwork, the storytelling, etc. The voicing is nice. The particle effects were great. Etc. And now we're watching credits. Excuse me. But yes, if it looks like the sort of thing you'd be interested in, both Jotun and Sundered are on Steam. Excuse me. And I would recommend them to anyone that might enjoy that. Especially those that enjoy the hand-drawn art style, because again, that is just gorgeous. You know, as annoying as some of the bosses could be, just watching every little detail that they put into their movements, into their expressions, into their animations for each attack is just awe-inspiring. It's beautiful. I like the words. You know, it'd be great to see more games, more design teams that took to that level of just handcrafting each little animation. And it just shines more in two-dimensional games like Sundered and Jotun, where you can see just each of those little details. It's a little harder for it to show. Let's say, Dark Souls, even if you put that heart and soul into each frame of each animation, oftentimes it's happening too quickly for you to really take it all in and appreciate it. So I'm not saying that 3D games don't have that kind of effort in them, because boy, there's a lot more effort in 3D games to begin with. I mean, there's a lot more layers to the, overall designing of character models, their skins, every little frame, every detail, hitboxes. Two-dimensional hitboxes are much more friendly to design. By friendly, I mean they're just simpler and easier and not as all-consuming. Only having to worry about, two-directional axes. Adding the third one just magnifies the complexity. Actually, you're adding it. Games like Jotun, you'd have a three-dimensional hitbox. In games like three-dimensional games, you'd be using a four-dimensional hitbox axis. Depending on how you want to think about it. The hitbox is changing with respect to time, so you'd be using T as your third or fourth dimensional point, but it'd be in the sense of using it as a variable. I ramble when I don't have stuff to talk about. I think we've established that. If you're still here, thanks. Don't blame me if you wandered off by now. I don't mind the long credits, just what worries me is the 30-minute video size limit that VidMe has, because I don't have I don't technically get to surpass that until I have 50 or more followers on VidMe. And get classified as verified and whatnot. But yeah, the credits are going to take up either, they're going to take half the episode, or I'm going to have to do a little trim work. Still not fond of that saying. Not the Kickstarter backers. Those are good people. There appears to be a 1 pixel line on the side of your logo there. You might want to get that checked. Didn't appear in any of the other times I've seen the logo, just that once. But always funny when there's that little artifact on the side. Like I've seen... I've seen a few, it's usually indie games, where the screen will be 1 pixel off and there'll just be that one black line taunting you constantly. But in any case, I hope you've enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching, of course, as well. And I hope to see you on the next game, and as all, no, that would have been as all, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pause, stop, etc. here, and I will see you next time on the next game at the next place. Bye-bye. I did miss a thing, though, on the loading screen. There is now Valhalla mode, which is apparently boss rush mode. Just in case anybody was interested. No. Also, Gungnir Phobia, the achievement says, defeat Odin without destroying any of his spears. Are you telling me I could have just swatted the things out of the air? Anyway, see you next time.